Yeah, Zion crashed out. He's done. Zion has officially decided to end his career effectively by baby mama and stepdaddy. That's how he chose to go out the game. Zion, while hurt and injured and eating himself out of the NBA, has decided to double down on dumb nigga shit. Zion decided to get a stripper pregnant that is 8 years older than him, and yeah, then become a stepdad and give this woman a baby. All during the time when he's not supposed to be doing anything, supposed to be rehabbing. He was injured. So I need to understand, why is an injured man making bad moves out here? How are you losing your job on a Friday, Craig? This is very serious. I can't understand the nature of man sometimes, because it seems to me some dudes just enjoy crashing out. I can't put it any other way. There's no other fucking solution for why I see the things that I see on a considerable basis. What's up, Austin? And so as we pull up just Zion and the career this man has had, overweight, first of all, which makes me just disrespect basketball even more. How do we have these overweight players and they're still be able to play? And they say he's a force, he's dominant. I'm like, okay, I get that. But he's 284 pounds, 22 years old. You shouldn't be 284. That's massive for a basketball player. How much does this nigga eat? It can't be all muscle. Or maybe it is all muscle. Let me see. That's a thick ass nigga. Maybe so. I might give it to him. But anyway, all that thickness in his legs and upper body has taken away blood from the blood supply from the big brain. Because the man can't use the big brain. The man is crashing out over fucking a 30. I can't believe it. Like, there's some shit that hits you in sports, like Kobe's death. That was a hard one to deal with. This is a really hard one for me to deal with. This is tougher than Ja Morant. Because, like, Ja Morant, like, one guy's playing gangster, and then we got another character playing fucking super simp nigga, 10,000. And I don't know which one's worse for the community. I almost rather have niggas shooting guns at each other. I'd rather go with Ja on this one. This is very detrimental to the black community. Because he set a new standard. He set a new precedent for what stepdads are getting. It doesn't matter. What's acceptable to ask a man to be a stepdad. That's what Zion has now introduced into the black community. There's a new standard now, which is NBA 22-year-old hasn't even hit his second I think he just hit his second contract and crashed out already at the ripe age of 22 years old. It's gonna be a bad story the way this is for Zion, because it's not gonna be the first one. And then there's also reports that there is a porn star or a P star, Moriah Mills. She was this bombshell of a girl. And she's mad because she wanted claims to this dumbass nigga first. So now she is salty that she missed her link and then another girl robbed her for it. So now she's coming out, she's airing out this dirty laundry. And man, the man looks bad in the DMs. The DMs is very, very tragic for a lot of us. I know I have some tragic DMs down there. But just like I don't think I'll ever be that bad. I don't think I'll ever be that down bad tragically in the DMs if I was sitting on like 100-something plus million. Yeah, he just signed a 5-year max rookie deal, $213 million. So we already know half of that is going away to taxes. So we'll just say he got 105 to play with. Off that 105, he's going to have at least 2 or 3 more babies out of wedlock. I can assure you. So by the time we're all done, because I don't think he makes it to past year 8. He's going to have like a Charles Barkley situation, because you can't be that fat and for that size in the NBA. It's just not your body's going to break down. 82 games is way too long. And he's now 22 years old. The man's been in the league for damn near 4 or 5 years. He still hasn't figured out the weight shit yet. And on top of being injured, he's out here slamming P stars and knocking up strippers. Like, bro, that's why I got to stop. We have to stop giving NBA contract people, like, I almost want to say, for the safety of these sports guys. I think we should like defer their contract to like 50. Like, they should get 50% of all the money they make, and then 50 can't be touched until they hit 50 years old. Then they get all that money on the back end, because they just lose their mind. They can't process reality. They need at least another 2 decades to catch up to being like a civilian. Because it's just amazing to me. You would think at this ripe age of 22 years old, maybe Zion would have some guy around him, some older cat that would be like, "Hey man, what's up, big dog?" He's like, "Bro, you got. I hope you ain't fucking these hoes raw, man. Who are you doing out here? How you moving?" I don't think he has anybody to give him any type of knowledge. He was just out here willy-nilly and sticking through everything. And he got hit by the apex predators. And a lot of guys don't want to believe this. It's very tough for a lot of guys to believe this. Women are predators too. They just prey on something else. It's called your fucking time and money. This is where a lot of niggas get got. Because, I run a show on the YouTube machine. So I'm not taking any requests for the mic until maybe like 5 minutes in. It's going to be very awkward. I'm about to cut this out to the actual YouTube live. But anyway, what up, my nigga Nico? The fucking problem is niggas, like, there's nobody showing young guys the game. Nobody's showing young guys the game. Nobody's sending these young guys down and say, look, you're making all this bread, but let me tell you some stories about these guys. And you start to realize everybody in the locker room is like a goddamn, what you call it? They're all kids. You got a bunch of young ass kids in there, and LeBron's leading the class of fucking retarded kids because everybody's scared of LeBron, even though he's just a fucking kind of a tall loser to some degree. It's like I just judge. When I say loser, I don't mean like loser, maybe like in the success that most people count success. I count success by a man's character. How solid are you? And the niggas out here lying about reading books. Why are you lying about reading books for? Man, we know you don't read. Who do you think you're lying to? Like, when I see shit like that, I just get irritated because it's like, bro, just be an athlete. Like, if you're going to be an athlete, I say be the dumbest athlete and be coddled, but just own up to it. Don't try to play like a real guy. If that's not what you really are, you're not doing real guy shit. You have to have some perspective about it. Now, is it tough and hard? Yeah, it is tough and hard, but that's sports. But as far as the productivity of the way society is run, it got nothing to do with nothing. And see, they got to have older vets, older guys that kind of lived a little long and been in the game that sit these young motherfuckers down and be like, hey, yo, young dog, bro, stop fucking these hoes raw. What's wrong with you, nigga? Like, are you out your mind? What are you doing with your life? But we're in this weird age of social media where these young guys have as much influence as the older guys, if not more, because all the young kids are like following them. And so they have like a hubris about it. I noticed about just a lot of these athletes. It's like they have a hubris about themselves that like they are. I think it's in all levels because as each level grows, like more and more followers, and it gets like a easier way to reach your audience. So you're naturally just going to be more popular because the leagues are getting more popular. And so these kids are looking at these guys like, oh, you don't know what I'm going through, fucking whatever vet I've been in, blah, 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 blah. And it fucks the game up for them because they just don't take any advice. They don't listen. Because it's like, how do guys like PJ Washington, how do these guys keep getting knocked? How do you get knocked by an older chick that is a known hoe? I don't understand that logic. Like how, especially if you're rich. I don't understand. I can understand maybe if you're just a regular dude and you don't know who this girl is. But it's like, bro, like you're not doing no research. What are you doing out here? Like legitimately, I want to sit down and talk to Zion and really try to figure out like what are you doing? Oh, it's the gender reveal. This is insane. Like he's going out sad like the regular guys do. That's what makes it so tragic. Because I expect this. I expect this from the common man. Because the common dude might get one or two or three girls like over a 10-year span. That might be his grand thing. And then he has to get out here in the field and just out here finagle and finesse. And do what needs to be done. It's very difficult out here in the field. I think a lot of niggas underestimate the difficulty of it. But if you're one of these guys at this particular level of life where, like, you're a well-known face, you have a lot of money, you're a huge target, you would think you would knock up, like, a younger girl. Like, how'd you get it with a 30-year-old? How'd she get in your circle? That's what I need to understand. As a 22-year-old nigga, because once again, it's not like he wasn't famous. He went to Duke, I think, right? So the man went to Duke. I'm pretty sure he tasted all the supreme milk there was to taste, all the fucking Asian cuisine, all the spices, all the fucking light-skinned bladdies, all the dark chocolate. I think he had to crack every single one of them. There's no way he did it. So for you to be coming into the game in the NBA this green, to do such a green mistake, I'm just very confused. Like you have to be 10 times done, or this girl's the greatest con artist of all time. That's the other possibility. Like she might have been just the greatest actress we've ever seen in life. Because I don't know how she finessed that one. Like, and I think most niggas would agree with me. I can understand if you got caught. Because this nigga's 22. Oh my God. It's just, I think to myself at that age of 22, how was I moving? And I was never shaking this stupid. Even my brokenness and my least amount of faith, I was never moving at this most retarded of a level. I at least have common sense. Okay, she's only fucking me because I'm the fucking star of this gay ass fucking D2 football team. It's not real. But for a guy to get got in the NBA to think, it did for her to be able to put the step baby on him. That's the cherry on top. That's a huge ask. I can understand him getting got like the baby mama shit. It's like, okay, they were fucking, she fucking kept the baby juice, and he just got. Like, it fucking happens. But for him to do the whole gender reveal, decide he's going to get married with this girl, and then become the stepdad at 22 years old with 300 fucking how many goddamn $1 million in the bank? With 300 something $1 million in the bank, and you're cashing it. What are you talking about? Like, what type of fucking voodoo did this lady put on this guy? Because I don't think I've ever been that pee whooped ever. Maybe when I was like ninth grade, maybe I could have got. But nigga, it's like, bro, like, do you have any value? Do you understand where you're coming from? What your level at is life? Do you understand you're Zion Williamson? Like, and once again, this is not anything that's like not new. It's like Tiger Woods is the same way. If you look at Tiger Woods' lineup when he got caught cheating on his wife, horrific. You would think this is Tiger Woods. He would have a bunch of fucking young 20-year-olds that he just run through. No, he was fucking like waitresses at the Waffle House and stuff. Like, it was bizarre. You start to realize the sports things, the sports don't always translate, like intelligence on the football field or intelligence in basketball field or intelligence in any sport doesn't always translate into intelligence in real life. And you would think it would be the complete opposite. You would think people who have like a grass amount of intelligence to be able to play this at a pro level, be able to kind of navigate and figure life out, because it's like everything in life is kind of like the same. Like, I take lessons from playing basketball, and I bring them to real life when I'm doing teamwork with other people. Like, even though it's not basketball, the same premises and the same principles still apply. But like, I'm fucking lost. I had no words for it. Like, Zion, like, just somebody talk to the youth. And see, the sad thing is a lot of stuff could have been prevented if guys were speaking up on the internet earlier. So many guys walk in shame at the bad choices. They don't ever tell the youth about their horrendous choices. And instead, they fucking bring along the coat, and they tell the young niggas that this is cool. Like, it's all right to be fucking bitches, no rubber on. When you're worth $100 million. Yeah, nigga, you ain't got no pussy. Like, there's niggas out there would tell you, man, it ain't pussy, you ain't hitting it raw. And it's like, okay, man. Well, how many kids do you have out of wedlock? Like 5? Well, shit, I understand now. This is why your life looks like what it is. This is what fucking with no rubber on and not pulling out looks like. Fucking tragedy. But Jesus Christ. Pray for Zion, people. Because, that money's going to be gone. He's going to end up just like Scottie Pippen. Even worse, probably. We got another Scottie Pippen on here. I think his career is probably done after this max contract. I think he's going to balloon himself up to like 300 pounds, or if not more, once he realizes how much he's going to get licked for child support, which he'll find out about 3 or 4 years, and he's going to be donezo. And then also goes another one. We got some other cuck shit going on. What's his name? Andrew Wiggins. Wait, Andrew Wiggins' wife. There was some shit. Andrew Wiggins, his best friend on his basketball team, knocked his wife up, and like he didn't even know. It's just like, bro, how you niggas getting got? Ow. Anyway, this is the YouTube. I would go fuck around with the Twitter audience now.